Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jeb, and this is going to be a Q&A for over 600,000 subscribers. It feels kind of weird doing a Q&A again because I used to do them so often, and now I kind of spaced it out more because I felt like I was doing way too many of them, but now it's like, I should do more. I finally fixed my sleeping schedule, and now I remember this struggle. I posted a picture of myself on Twitter saying that it's pretty much impossible to do any videos in the daylight because the sun is just ridiculous. Now, the thing is, I want to do videos in the daytime, and then I have people just tweeting at me like,
dude, don't you have any fucking curtains? Don't you have any blinds?
And I do, that's the pathetic part. Look, here. It's fucking pathetic. I'm just gonna go out and buy some new curtains. This Q&A worked just like all the other milestone videos. I asked everybody to send me questions using the hashtag Jev600K, and I got thousands and thousands and thousands of tweets and questions. So many to the point where we were #1 trending worldwide. I don't know if I have a picture, and if I do, I'll put it there somewhere. Which is fucking incredible because I don't know, I'm just a guy. Since I've gotten so many questions, I'm just going to look through the top tweets and top questions that have been just like favorited and shit on Twitter. And here we go. @NackBiller asks, when did you become black? I assume he's just asking that question because the contrast and pretty much just the Photoshop job that I did was just absolutely fucking awful on this thumbnail. This is a thumbnail on a video. I don't remember what the name of it was. But to be honest, you guys all know I am not good at Photoshop at all. But I don't really see a point in all of these professional thumbnails and shit like that. And I'm not bashing anybody that uses like serious thumbnails and shit like that, but I've always just admired the really stupid thumbnail. And what better way to make stupid thumbnails than have me do it myself? I feel like my videos wouldn't be the same or wouldn't have the same vibe if I didn't have a really weird or shitty thumbnail. @AvidBuzz asks, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment aside from reaching 600K? Having sex. 100%. Losing my virginity. Yep. I mean, that was a while ago, but still, huge fucking accomplishment. @QueenJenny asks, do you plan on getting any tattoos? If so, what do you have in mind? I've actually thought about getting tattoos before, and if I was ever going to start getting tattoos, I would probably get like full fucking sleeves on both arms. And I've actually been asked this a lot, being a person that was kind of in like the whole hardcore scene and everything, which is a scene that has a fuck ton of tattoos. I've thought about it, and I thought it would be pretty cool to have, but at the same time, I don't think I would be able to go through with it. #1, just because of the processing, getting the fucking bzzz shit, and also to be creative enough to come up with tattoos that actually have a meaning to them, to cover my arms if I were to do it. And I simply just haven't thought it out that fucking far, because I probably won't do it. But if I did, that's definitely what I would do. I would get covered. @SBChills asks, how does it feel to have 600,000 people follow you in such a short amount of time? It's crazy. It doesn't really make sense. It was something that I really wanted, and it's something that I thought about having a million times in my head, but it wasn't something that I thought I would be able to accomplish. I just kept telling myself each and every single day, like, I'm going to make this shit work. Like, I don't want to be a miserable fucking person. I want to do something I want to enjoy. I didn't really have any other dreams besides just, you know, playing video games. As crazy as that sounds, I don't need anything big. I don't need to do anything big. I just want to, you know, live life simply, and that's it. @PerilJR asks, if you had to choose between having a dildo or a Nokia phone as a weapon in a zombie apocalypse, which would you choose and why? Okay, this is gonna sound strange. Am I alone in this zombie apocalypse? Actually, no, it doesn't matter at all. I'm taking the fucking dildo, dude. A dildo is far more versatile than a Nokia. Although a Nokia is completely indestructible, and I'm assuming that you can't make calls on it, there's only so much I can do with it. And it's also kind of short-ranged as well. The thing is, if I throw it, I might lose it. The dildo, though, if I get one of those steroid pump Vienna sausage ones, it would actually be the same thing as having a bat. Then on top of that, if I survive the apocalypse, then I can say I survived using a dildo. I'm going with that. @MaxKnives asks, what is your opinion on knifers? Knifers, if you guys don't know, is there's people that quickscope, people that use red guns, and then there's people that knife. They just run around the map and just kill the fuck out of everybody with knives, using just their melee and the tomahawk thingy. It's pretty crazy shit. Like, it's stuff that I would never spend my time doing, not because I think it's stupid, but because I'm not gonna fucking take the time to get good at that shit. Like, yeah, you could say it's just knifing and all you gotta do is click, but it's definitely harder than that. Is it the hardest thing in the world? No, probably not, but we're talking about Call of Duty here. We all know how easy this actually is. Using an automatic, using knives, using sniper rifles, it's all easy. @Dylanism asks, would you rather do a push-up with a toothpick in your pee hole or kick a wall with toothpicks under your toenails? Well, considering my weenie would never touch the floor to begin with, I'm gonna go with it in my pee hole. God, why do I constantly roast myself? @JevisLife asks, will you ever do an Omegle video? Yeah, sure, I'll do it if I can figure out how to record it. I'm fine with recording console and stuff, but recording PC is kind of difficult for me a little bit. It stresses me out. It scares me, okay? At Magus, I'm sorry if I've mispronounced these names. This is fucking awful. She asks, lick a girl in her arse or get licked by a girl in your arse? I've never actually pronounced me saying arse. I've read it in my mind, but I've never actually said it, and I should stop saying it. Let me draw the line here. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with eating butt. I'm just gonna flat out say it. It's cool. I love butt. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So since I'm cool with it, sure, I'll do her. I'm not really sure how I would react if a girl asked to actually do it to me. I don't know. I don't know. At V Svetiak, would you rather Batista bomb Banks, Rain, Apex, Adapt, or Temper? Dude, if I could, I would Batista bomb all of them, but pretty much all of them are fucking giants except Apex and Adapt. Banks is like 7'8", Rain is like 6'14", Temper is fuck if I know. He's definitely taller than me. They're all just bigger dudes. It's not even possible. I would never be able to Batista bomb any of them. Except Apex or Adapt. So I'm gonna do a toss-up between these two. I would feel terrible if I Batista bombed Apex. Apex is too nice. I can't. I guess I'm gonna have to go with Adapt. I mean, Alex, if you want to wrestle, we can fucking do it. At LoganBean59 asks, how big are your nipples? You know, you spend a nice portion of your life asking why as you're growing up, and then you figure a lot of it out, and you're like, it's not worth it to ask it anymore. It's small, I think. At Denji's asks, Jeb, look at your camera and tell me you love me. I love you. At Drewy asks, you're home alone. Nobody else but you is home. You're sitting on your couch and then you sneeze. Then the phone rings. You answer the phone. Somebody whispers, bless you, then hangs up. What do you do next? Nope. Anything that's super fishy or even makes me think twice about some shit, I don't give a fuck, I'm gone. At Carl the Sheep asks, fuck, marry, kill, Jane. I'd probably kill Jane again, and kill her a third time. I don't want to make this video way too long, so I'm gonna go and try to find one more question. You know, these questions have actually gotten a little bit better as I've gone. Before, I would get really fucked up questions. At A It's Fate says, serious question. Are you willing to give me a rim while I take a... So here we are again. I don't want to make this too long because I think the Q&A is already going to be long as it is. I've been doing this thing for about 54 minutes now. I just wanted to say for each and every single one of you who have been subscribed to me for a very long time or even just subscribed 10 minutes ago. You guys don't realize it, but you really truly do have a huge impact on my life. A lot of the time before I started doing YouTube and stuff, I would wake up and I just wouldn't be happy with myself. I wouldn't like myself. I wouldn't like anything that I'm doing. I would just not be a very happy person. I was not in a good place. I've always had the same outlook, but I always just felt like I was walking around with a cloud over my head. There was just this constant bogged down stress that I felt in my head. Whether I smiled, whether I laughed, that feeling never really went away. Now I can truly say that that cloud has long passed. Ever since I started doing YouTube and I started getting all of these comments on my videos and things like that of people just supporting me, and to wake up every day and have not just thousands of people, but to even have anyone whenever I woke up every single day to just tell me, thank you so much for putting in all the time that you do into your video. Just thank you so much for having the confidence in yourself to put yourself out there like you do. And to wake up every single day to seeing things like that is something that has in some sense spoiled me. I truly feel like I don't deserve the gratitude of so many people. I'm simply here to supply you with something to do, and I'm just happy that you're here. But whether you've been here a long time or whether you're going to be gone tomorrow, just thank you so much for all of the support on all of my videos. It's just gotten better each and every single day. Every day I would go and look at my videos and it'd be like, hey, there's 2,000 likes. I'm like, okay, fucking awesome, cool. And then it's 3,000, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 7. And now each and every single one of my videos are like averaging over 10,000 likes. I'm breaking over 10,000 easy. The amount of support that you guys are giving me is just, I don't deserve it. I truly don't deserve it, but I'm going to be completely grateful for it. I'll continue to do what I've always done, and I hope that you guys will just continue to stick around and support me. So thank you guys. I love you, and it's been Jeff, guys.